Let's roll. Let's roll. What's happening, everybody? Yeah, Monday. Starting the new week. What's happening, Tyler? I see you ready to roll, my brother. What's happening, everybody? EJ here at the sportsbettingpub.net. It is happy hour, baby. Happy hour. I'll do this too. Happy hour. Hello. As long as you all know it's happy hour around here, baby. Let's go. Talking baseball, man. All right, Tyler, how'd that? Let's go. Let me see you were right about Detroit yesterday, EJ. Could use it, man. All my money lines really didn't all work out so well, so I definitely want to make up for some of that and have a nice day today. Might be talking about them later again, too, man. I get that the Twins stink, but, man, that was pretty crazy to see, right? I mean, beat them up. All right, so let's talk about a little bit about what happened on Sunday, and then we'll get into the whole Monday stuff, man. I hope everyone's out there. Hope you're doing well, man. You know? New week. Always something to look forward to with a new week coming, man. All right. Obviously, you saw yesterday that, I'm going to work on my ums and my mans today for everybody. I'm going to have a little thing here. Man. Yep, I know, man. You know, it's not easy. It's not when you get into weird habits, it's tough to break them. Phil's wrapped up that Saturday game with the 4-2 win on Sunday. San Diego ended up finishing handling that Washington game and ended up taking that win 10-4 to wrap up the Saturday events on Sunday. And, of course, now the Pirates, man. I said it. The Pirates. Mets get off to that crazy start. You see that start? Now, T-Ron Walker was just like, man, that first inning was horrible. And then he walks the pitcher. Okay, you're out of here. 1/3 of an inning pitched, which means it's going to be a big bullpen day for the Mets. 8 2/3 bullpen stuff. So it's 6-4, 6-0. First inning. All of a sudden it's 6-1, 6-2, 6-4. Man, and Brubaker goes sour. He only ends up going 3 2/3 after 82 pitches. Mets come up in the ninth inning. Lisa and I are sitting here watching the tube. I said to her, all you need is a bloop and a blast. It's all you need. It's a bloop and a blast. Bloop. Blast. Mets win. Oh, my God. And Conforto, of all people. Like, talk about someone who needs it more than anybody else on the Mets roster right now. If you talk with Lindor being down, Conforto comes through finally. Where have you been all year, sir? Wow. I mean, Mike Conforto has been MIA, man. They should have put a bulletin out for him a month and a half ago when nobody could find him. Right? So, yeah, Conforto goes boom. Coach Trevor May comes on. Scares the hell out of everybody for a second there. But, hey, you know what? Yeah, I don't know if you saw the umpire in that game go brain dead for a second. First pitch, right down the heart of the plate. Ball. All right. Second pitch about not far off the plate. Strike. Wait, what? What the what's happening here? I'm around them both to make sure I'm sitting there going, okay, now that's a ball and that's a strike. When that was a strike and that was a ball, it's really getting old. Maybe we should just get a robot to stand there. We might as well have robots standing behind. Talked about that yesterday. No, robots will not be standing behind home plate, but they should be because they have more brains than any of the umpires in this. Seems like a lot of the umpires are absolutely brain dead. Brain dead. Amazing, man. So, that first game in Salem, of course, the doubleheader. 5-0 Jays. And now you know why friends don't let friends bet on the Texas Rangers. That's why. And they start game 2. More reasons why you don't let friends bet on the Texas Rangers. Disaster. They're a disaster, man. Disaster. 10-0. 10-0. All right, then. Detroit Tigers, 7-0. 7-0. I was just sitting there going, wow, man. Yeah, we don't bet on the Rangers, Jay. You know this. Brewers were indeed the play yesterday. We talked about them being the play to make. Yes, they were. I mean, 8-0, 3 hits all day, huh? Go Reds! Talk about another disaster. When they go cold, they freeze, man. Put them in the oven or put them in the freezer. Just have no idea how to hit a baseball. Them, St. Louis, Baltimore. We could go on about all the teams. Just go brain dead after. Just where are you? What happens to your team? You want to talk about, man, starters can, sometimes there are some starters out there that take control of a game. Stop it. Stop it. Give a break. Tampa Bay 7-5, of course, over Atlanta, right? Telling you, I didn't see that series well at all, the Atlanta-Tampa Bay series. I'm glad they're out of there because man. Baltimore, 5-0, huh? Matt Harvey showed up on the same day that Arizona won a baseball game yesterday. What? All right. Of course, Max Scherzer did indeed do what Max Scherzer does, try to challenge people. Yeah, bye, Max. How about that game? Now, I finished watching the Met game and slide over to TBS. It's top of the 8th inning, San Diego, Washington. All right, maybe I'll stay here and watch the rest of that game go down. Wow. The Escobar shot, 6-5. The Soto bomb, 7-6. Why would you even pitch to Soto in that situation? He was just in the home run derby, and you're pitching to Soto. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, that's stupid. There's 2 bases open. You don't pitch to Soto in that situation. You don't let the one guy in that lineup that can kill you rip your guts out. So what does he do? Yeah, guts on the floor. Oh, come on, man. So you can just sit there. You could have heard me going, walk him. Walk him. Walk him. We had San Diego money line, so when they took that lead, I'm like, will you walk him? I mean, walk him. You're up 2 runs. What are you doing? You're not up anymore. Man. It's a great game with the walk-off, though. 8-7. All right. Rockies took down L.A. And did you see the same time that the Rockies took over? Right as that San Diego game ended, that's when the Rockies game ended. They both just went final at the same time. So, Cleveland 4-2 and Oakland at plus 150 again. You know it, man. 2 days in a row plus 150, Cleveland, man. Yeah, I said man too much right there. I got it. Seattle handled the Angels again, 7-4. Ohtani with the 3-run. Oh, man. 34th? He's 34th in the 9th inning here, 2-run bomb, right? Yeah. Of course, France ended up having the big day with 3 for 4 in the bomb. Big bomb. And like I mentioned, Arizona goes on to beat the Cubs because the Cubs really are the disaster that we think they are. And now you want to go play St. Louis for 4 games, huh? Did you see the line on that today? Oh, we're going to talk about that. And, of course, the Boston-New York game. Yankees take 2 or 3 out of Boston with that lineup and those situations. Now, Boston's going to Toronto today or Buffalo today. Ooh, that could be fun. All right, game 1 today. We have the doubleheader in Chicago. Lance Lynn going in that second game against Griffin. Jacks. 1-1 with the 8.66 Jacks. Houston. Holy God. Of course, Chicago's minus 220 on the money line. So, Vegas made sure they didn't leave you any room there at all. So we can't play that. And I'm not touching the run line either because whenever you expect teams to start beating people up by 2-3 runs, even when they do stink, something always finds a way to go awry there. So, I'm not even going to touch that game. What's that? Lance Lynn's having a gem of a season, man. With ERA just under 2. Yeah, 9-3, playing well. Can't fade him. You can't fade him and think, well, maybe the Twins will get it done today. Even if the Twins were plus 250 today, I'd still be like, no. And they are plus 200. You know what? Friends don't let friends bet on Texas. You don't bet on the damn Twins either, ever. Miami and Washington, starter, nothing. It is 10 after 3 officially live here. No starters yet. Thanks. So we can't talk about that game. Boston and Toronto, like I mentioned. All right. Pavetta, huh? 7-4 with a 4.30. 2 starts versus Toronto this year. How have those gone? Well, let's talk about the last time he faced him, huh? He has Max Scherzer syndrome. Oh, another one. Yeah, 4. Dude. Sorry, man. Nick Pivetta does not want to face Toronto at any point of his life, ever. Taking that Toronto team total today, it's 4.5. It's 5.5, I'm sorry, and it's plus 105. Yes. Toronto is not going to get 6 runs today, the line setters are thinking, giving me plus money on a 5.5. Thank you. Thank you very much. Of course, Toronto with Ross Stripling hasn't exactly done well against Boston either, man. He has two starts against Boston. 4 home runs, too. Yeah. So they're pitching today on the same mound at Salem, where the balls are sailing. You're going to give me that over. Come on. What's the score going to be? You saw it was 10.5 this morning. It's 11 now. It's going to be worse than that. My God, man. If you still can get that 10.5 there in Salem Field, you take that. I'm taking that all day. Did not discuss some of the weather stuff today I want to talk about. Where's my weather update, man? Get to that in a minute because there's really not a lot of weather-affected games today. There really isn't. Little breeze in Cincinnati today for the Mets game. It's 85 and clear, and I'm about to talk to that with Eichhoff going against Gutierrez at the Great American Bomb Park in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ugh. That's another line that was 10.5 last night when I went to bed and I woke up this morning. It was 11. No surprise. Really? What did you think was going to happen overnight? Like the line was going to come down? No. Gerard Eichhoff has no idea what he's doing, man. None. No clue, man. Of course, the Mets put DeGrom on the IL. I don't know if you saw that. DeGrom's down for that forearm strain of his. Been bugging him for months. Finally, the Mets just said, all right, let's shut him down for a minute. I don't know if this is the right time to do it. I mean, you can't gear towards the playoffs. You're in first place and you're doing all right, but still, man, that could change real quick if you don't have your ace on the mound more often than you need him. But that Mets and Reds game today with Gutierrez and that 4-3 and a 4.29 ERA, man, he's going to give up his 5 today. I have no doubt it'll be 5-4 going to the 7th over there. Man, 11. Only need a couple more, man. They tied up at 5-4, 5-5. There's our 11. Good enough, man. You know what? Never wanted to shy away from a push. Yeah, I agree, man. That's what I'm trying to say, man. There's nothing wrong with plus money on that over 11 instead of bothering with that 10.5. I mean, if you have to pay for the 10.5, well, yeah, man, move it up. I mean, you don't want to pay minus 120 for a 10.5 when you can actually just move it up to 11 and get plus 105. Of course, man. I'll always recommend that to anybody, any day, anytime. Any value. I mean, you need one to happen anyway. You need 11 runs to catch that 10.5 anyway. So why pay the juice? I agree, man. Totally agree, Tyler. Move it up. Move it up to 11. Play it like you own it. Texas and Detroit today. Kyle Gibson's actually having a pretty good year, amazingly, right? 6-1 with a 2.29 ERA. Whoa. Right? You look at that and you're like, how is he on this team? Like, what? How is he on this team? Because the Rangers stink, and he's having a season. Why don't they just keep throwing him out there every 3 days? Right? Of course, Casey Mize. Now we're going to talk about Texas Detroit today. There's a problem. Texas is favored. Oh, what are you talking about? Texas is favored? What? Oh, come on the road. Texas is going to go on the road and get a win today, the line setters are telling you. Where's that guy from yesterday, man? Where did he go? When a team's favored, that means you should take them. Where are you now, man? You taking Texas today on the road because they're favored? No, you're not. I don't do. We just saw what Detroit did. Granted, against Minnesota's a disaster. Texas is a disaster too. What do you think? The Texas is worse than the Twins? better than the Twins? No, it's the same team in different uniforms. They both suck. Monkey nuts. Monkey nuts. You know, monkey nuts. My God, man. Yeah. Tigers money line, even money today. Man, isn't that amazing? Taking Detroit Tigers back-to-back days. Money line. Hey, man, they came through yesterday flying colors. I owe them enough gratitude to say, you know what? The Rangers stink. Beat them. Baltimore today, Tampa Bay, in that dump of a building that nobody should ever be playing baseball in. Spencer Watkins in the 1.74 and the 1-0. Yeah, okay, well, here's the problem. He's had 2 starts. He's thrown 10 innings all year. 10, 11 innings if you combine the whole 3, 1 inning pitched in the 4 and the 5 and the 3rd. Okay. No, man. Nope. Man. 28-17 at home Tampa Bay is, man. You want to talk about 6-3 with a 4.30 for Mr. Yarbrough. Yay. You know what, man? Ryan can pitch. He can't pitch in Tropicana, but he can pitch. I mean, dude's already given up 15 bombs this year, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, you know what? I like that over 2 today. I think I'm gonna talk about that Baltimore. I mean, you have to take the Baltimore Tampa Bay over 9 today. I still need to see more from Watkins before I even start thinking he can contain it under over there. No, and we know what we are, bro, man. You know what? If you can stop giving up home runs, then I won't fade you so much. It is high for the Trop. I totally agree with you, man. I'm not used to taking 9s in the Trop because Tampa just finds a way to they go brain dead every once in a while too. But they get Watkins today. Man. Please tell me I've seen Watkins. I already saw one of his starts. Were you impressed with that? You can't. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Were you impressed enough to think that he's going to go in the Trop and beat down Tampa Bay today? Keep them to 2 or 3 runs? No. Nope. No. 5 let it be 5-4. Push me away, man. I'm okay with that. I don't think they'll stop there. We saw yesterday was 7-5. You know what? When I saw that score, I was like, you know what? That might be the score of tomorrow's game too. When I knew I was doing today's show, I see 7-5 here again, man. And I'm not one to usually take the over in the Trop. I'm doing it today because Watkins and Yarbrough are on the same mound. No bueno. San Diego, Atlanta. Hugh Darvish. Oh, man. Sorry. Hugh Darvish. Should I say dude? Is having a season. 7-3. Doing all right. Certainly has the support that every starting pitcher would love to have. Obviously. Atlanta, that 45-47 record. They are 25-24 at home, though. And Muller's going today. That's 7-3 and the 3.45 ERA. He's doing all right. It's a big boy. I mean, he's a big boy. You look at him on that mound, you're just like, I mean, obviously he's nowhere near Randy Johnson or anything like that. Yeah, I saw that. You know, actually, you're right about that right there, man. I was going to mention that. Little breeze, very wet, very rainy in Atlanta today, man. Yep, you're right. It's the only game I really have a concern with. Everything else is really just partly cloudy. A little breeze out to right center in Detroit today, 85 degrees. The Trop is the Trop. It's the dome. A little breeze in Atlanta, 75 degrees. I'm sure everyone there is like really appreciating that because it gets hot down there, especially right now. So, yeah, you know what? That wet and rain, that Atlanta game, they might not get it in. So there's really no reason to throw a ton of money at that. But, you know, I do like that 9 still, even with Darvish and Miller on the mound. That's my last bet that I have written down here for what I'm going to get to when I cover all my plays is that San Diego over 9. You know what? They don't play it. Fine. If it gets wet, let it get wet. We'll see if they can squeeze that game in. But, yeah, I like that 9. I like that total, man. Another total, I think, even if the rain does come, won't affect it much. That game 2 in the Twins game with Chicago, they haven't announced the starter yet for Chicago for that game 2, so we can't really talk much about that. The Cleveland game with Mejia and that 1-4, the 7 ERA, 7.4. Oof. Man, of course, Greinke's having a season, 8-3. He's got some support, but right now he doesn't have that support. What happened to Houston? Houston! My goodness. Bats disappeared. Amazing when you see Houston have 1 hit in a game. Man, they did not have a good weekend, to say the least. Right? 2 out of 3 they lost. They won the opener and they lost the next 2 pretty badly. Today, I'm not touching that game. You saw what Cleveland just did. Walked into Oakland, took out Bassett pretty nicely. Didn't expect that. Of course, with Mejia on the mound, you can't take Cleveland today, can we? You know what? There has to be a sense of a value on a team. I mean, again, they are plus 180, plus 190. I'm sure someone out there is going to be like, I'm pounding the Tribe again today. They've covered for me plus 150 the last 2 days. They don't win today. It really won't kill me. You know what? If you had the balls to play Cleveland the last 2 days and you cashed both of those plus 150s, oh my God. Nice job. I mean, wow. So you definitely have the room to play that plus 190 today on Cleveland. Holy God. I mean, right? Houston couldn't possibly lose today. Oh, man. That's my favorite line, man. You start telling me that somebody has no chance today, huh? Come here. Let me show you who has no chance today. Wow. Is Cleveland playable at plus 180? Guarantee somebody on covers or some sites definitely want to be a poster child today and be like, I got the Tribe. I'm going to come back here and rub it in all your faces. All right, well, do you have money on that play? Because that's a little bit different of a story. Talking about it and putting your hard-earned money on it, 2 different animals altogether. So we'll see. You know what? Total is 9 also with Greinke on the mound. I don't like it. I don't like it. The Cubs and the Cards today. Mills, 4-2 to 4.84. And Woodford with the 1-1 and the 4.62. I'm fading the Cubs this whole series. Tyler. I'm fading the Cubs all 4 games. What? Did you see that mess? Did you see that disaster in Arizona, man? You lose to them like that? Talk about unmotivated. The Cubs are done. I thought they were the team who might have something left to fight for in that standing, sitting in 3rd place, a good chunk of games behind there with Milwaukee running away with things. What are you going to do? I'm taking the Cards today because what's that line? Even money. The Cubs might go into St. Louis today and get a win, huh? No. Nope. I got St. Louis. I'm fading the Cubs all 4 games. As long as I have a line that's reasonable, and today is one of them, I'm fading the Cubs. Disaster of a team. No motivation at all. We saw it this weekend. You do not look like a motivated team to me. You're not motivated. If you're not motivated to win, I'm not motivated to bet on your ass. That's it. Angels in Oakland. Cole Irvin, huh? 6-8 against Mr. Man Ohtani. Oh, wow. Wow. See the line there? Angels minus 111, huh? With Ohtani on the mound against Oakland, who did that this weekend to a shit Cleveland team. Make no mistake, man. Yeah, Cleveland won those 2 games. They're still shit. Stop it. What, the Cleveland, they're going to break out of the funk now because they walked into Oakland? I'm not convinced about that. Not convinced about that, man. They found a couple wins against Oakland. That's on the A's, man. For me, I'm sorry. You said, just like the situation with Boston now, taking advantage of a Yankee team that had no right winning 2 or 3 games this weekend. No right. Don't you have to take the Angels there? Don't you have to take the Angels there? Plus, minus 111? Granted, their lineup sucks. That lineup sucks. They looked terrible yesterday again. How they got that? How they won that game, man? They look terrible to me. Or Seattle won that game. I'm sorry. That was terrible to me. LA does not look motivated either. That lineup just stinks. Ohtani's in it, and then that's my problem with why do you think the Angels are only minus 110 with Ohtani on the mound? Shouldn't they be like minus 130? So isn't that maybe the first kind of bell going off there, a little red flag saying, well, all right, why are they not 130 with Ohtani on the mound? His 4-1, 3.49, and his strange line, man. It's a strange line. Maybe the line says they're trying to tell us something that we don't know. But the Angels lineup stinks. That's a problem. Ohtani's it. That's all they have. It's amazing. They let Pujols go all year. Man, I'm pretty sure they could appreciate him back, even though he wasn't obviously tearing up the season. But still having that bat in that lineup that they need desperately right now. You're bringing over Eaton. Okay. Yeah, Eaton hasn't done a damn thing to convince me that he was some kind of real – Cubs, they do have a bad manager, man. He stinks. He's terrible. Can't stand him. Pittsburgh today, too. So Arizona's favored today. So they won yesterday, and Arizona's going to win back-to-back games today? What? Pittsburgh's minus – I really can't believe it. It's minus 105 or even plus 105 for Pittsburgh today because Arizona's got it all figured out now. They should be favored at home with Caleb Smith on the mound and that 2.26, 4.54 ERA. What? Yeah, but this is Caleb Smith is the lefty we're talking about. Now remember, the Pittsburgh Pirates may not be doing well against lefties this year. None of that came against Caleb Smith, dude. So, you know what I mean? You kind of have to take the situations here, man. All season, yes, they haven't done well against lefties. Out of all that, what happened against Caleb Smith this year? None of it. I'll test that water. Just because of number one, Arizona. Back-to-back wins? Back-to-back wins for Arizona. Stop it. Just stop it. Pirates money line. Pirates money line. First play I'm giving you. Right on the sheet. Pirates money line. I'm fading the Diamondbacks. What a shocker. Stop it, man. Back-to-back wins for Arizona. Nope. When I stop laughing, I'll try to contain myself a little bit more. Sorry. Cardinals, money line today. Cubs are a disaster. San Diego over 9 with Atlanta if they find a way to get that game in today. And even if they do, you know what, man, a wet field suits me just fine. Let the ball be a little bit slippery. Let everybody be flopping around over there. It's fine with me, man. I'll still take that 9. If they get it in, they get it in. If they don't, give me my money back. On the Toronto team total I mentioned, and sailing where the balls are sailing. It's 5.5 for the Blue Jays today, plus 105, plus money. I like that. Baltimore, Tampa Bay, we talked about that 9. A little bit of a risk, maybe. Worth the action? Yes. Yes, it is. The Mets-Reds game, we talked about that 10.5 last night. It's 11 now. You're taking that 11 for all it's worth. For all it's worth, man. Eichhoff. Just every time you see Eichhoff on the mound, you see him. Oh, God. You're going to see him throw it right where he doesn't need to be throwing. If you can put your eyes on that game, just watch what Mr. Eichhoff does, and you'll know why he makes so many mistakes that he does. His catcher sucks, too. Because when your catcher sucks, your starters suck. Tigers money line today. I get what Gibson's doing for Texas. A great pitcher. Having a great season for a team that's not playing very well. You know what? Let it be 1-0 because the Texas Rangers can't hit a baseball either. Let it be 1-0. The San Francisco-LA game, it's going to be a game. I didn't talk about that game, right? Hey, I don't know if you heard what the weather in LA is tonight. Gausman and Gonsolin, yeah, man, that's going to be a game. Dodgers are favored minus 120 there with the 8. I mean, that's a game. Aren't they going down there for 4, I think, too, right? They're playing 4 this time. Yeah, that's going to be a nice little series, man. The 8 is a little weird. I mean, Gonsolin, you know, he can pitch, man. I mean, I certainly have respect for him, and that 2.13 ERA is certainly sound. We know what Gausman can do. He's been doing it all year. 9-3, less than 2. He's pitching his brains out. So, you know what? That game might stay under. Late game, 10:10 Eastern time start. Or, 7 o'clock out there. What do you think of the Dodgers being favored there? Like the Giants can't. I think I mean, you saw the way Colorado took out LA last night. You'd assume LA will find a way to bounce back, but it's Gausman who can pitch. That line, why are the Dodgers only minus 120 at home if they should bounce back from that loss last night to Colorado and be back home where they're comfortable with a crowd? Of course, we know that crowd in LA. They're not going to get there till 9:30 anyway. 30 and 14 at home, Dodgers, man. It's pretty nice. But look at San Francisco on the road. 28 and 21 on the road, too. It's not like they're afraid to go anywhere and play baseball. So that's going to be a tough one. I'm going to say that's a last at bat kind of a game. You know what I mean? The Dodgers might win it in the bottom of the ninth, or the Giants might find a way to win it. Nice top of the ninth, little rally there to take a lead late. I see that being a game that gets decided late. I don't think anything is going to happen really between the fourth and fifth innings that's going to decide that game. I certainly don't see a 6-0 lead early for either one of them. Dodgers are not going to jump out to a 5-0 lead on Gausman today. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I'm not going to touch that game. I'm just going to watch it. That's going to be a fun game to watch. If Gausman can go a little distance there, and we know Gausman's going to get 6, 7. If he's going right, which he should go right. Dodgers are tough, man. Dodgers are so tough. You can't fade them, right? I mean, you think to yourself, well, maybe the Giants have a pretty good shot of winning the game today, but do you really fade the Dodgers at any point? That's scary. No one took Colorado yesterday. I'm sure there's somebody who did, but they didn't have real money on it. I'm sure there's some poster child out there. Rockies. Oh, shut up. You didn't play that for real money. That's it, man. I want to talk about Gibson's last start before the break against the Detroit Tigers. How'd that go? Kind of rebounding right off of that, man. Struggle again against a team that he shouldn't be struggling against. That was a strange outing for him. I mean, your last start before the break is against the Tigers, and you flop like a fish. Now he gets to go out and play the Tigers and start the second half pretty much, and he's going to flop like a fish again. Well, look at the line. That's another reason why I'm taking the Tigers money line. Even money? What? Shouldn't that be the other way? Man, Texas. Again, friends don't let friends take the Texas Rangers at any point this season. That's why I'm fading Arizona, too. That's why I'm fading the Cubs, too. 3 teams not in shape to be playing them right now with putting your real hard-earned money on any one of them. So, all right, that's it. That's the only bets I want to get out today. Do you want me to run over them again? Just make sure you're all set. The Toronto team total over 5.5. The Baltimore Tampa Bay over 9. Got to hope for that one. That Mets Reds over 11. Tigers money line. Cards money line. Pirates money line. And the San Diego over 9 with Atlanta, as long as they get that game in there. And anything else I might have mentioned along the way, I don't think I really mentioned any other plays as I was doing anything, right? That game 2 started. Chicago still hasn't come out yet. Got the Toronto game in there. A Mets game, yep. Yeah, that's it. Now, tomorrow, obviously, is going to be another big day. Everyone's going to be out there. I got Tuesday at 1:30, so I'll be here at 1:30 tomorrow because the first game's on at 3:30. I like to be here about 2 hours before the first game starts. And I don't know if you saw, I posted the entire schedule over at the sportsbettingpub.net, so you can see what time I'll be on every day from now until August 15th. Posted the entire schedule, so you should be able to see what time I'm on every day. And again, thanks for joining me here, man. I appreciate it, everybody. Tyler, man, I definitely appreciate you hanging out with me. It's cool. That's cool. It's fun to have someone to talk some sports with. It looks like you're cool, man. You should get a hold of me. Send me a little email, my EJ Rainmaker account. EJ the Rainmaker. Email me, man. Gmail. Definitely want to hear from you. Just got to talk. I mean, if you're going to talk to me here and you're obviously that savvy about what's going on around the league, man, it'd be cool to talk to you and actually talk to you. So, Tyler, get a hold of me. If anybody else out there thinks you're cool enough to talk to me, stop. I'm only kidding. Again, thanks for joining me today. Happy hour with EJ is officially over here at the Sports Betting Pub. About 35 minutes into the show. Got about an hour and a half to get those bets in before the first game starts with Chicago. And that game's the only game starting early. Everything else is a little bit later, so you'll have time before then to get some plays in. Thanks for anybody out there who took the time to join me today. Really appreciate it. It's cool. And I'll get a hold of you guys later. Expect to see me tomorrow. 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern time. And we'll see you all there. Thanks for joining me. Ciao.